Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Malaysia, and in this video, I'm sharing my go-to level up hacks. This isn't just things, but like I'm going to share personal items that help to expedite my level up, things that I kind of can't live without. In case you are also going through a level up, I actually have a whole level up series, videos on how to level up in dating, how to level up your looks, how to level up in life. So definitely check out that playlist. If you head over to the playlist section of my channel, it's the How to Level Up series, and I will be pinning the link to that playlist at the top of the comments. Let me check on this live stream to see if the audio is good. Let's hope. There are no entities lurking. I tried recording this and I honestly kind of got scared.
Hi, in this video,
yeah. If you want to look back at the video before this video, jump scare is all I gotta say. Okay, let me get my notes so we can get into it. Do you guys like my sunset lamp? I got all these different settings, and I just thought I'd change up the ambiance. I also changed up my look. You know, my sister's going to cosmetology school, and she did a girl's hair. What do you guys think? She did a good job, right? And then I got these charms. I got like pearls and these white beads. I haven't had braids since I was in college, so this is like huge for me. I'm having so much nostalgia. I have this cute little snake. And don't be like, oh, she's a snake. That's why she's got a snake. No, there's different meanings. There's different perceptions behind different things. There's good and bad in everything. I like snakes because, like, I remember I was being asked, like, what my favorite animals are. And one of them was a snake because I like how beautiful they are. And most of them are harmless. But yet, a lot of people are scared of them. And they could one bite is all it takes, and you will not see it coming. I respect it if I was an animal. I mean, it's like people will use them in music videos. They're so exotic. They're like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like such beauty and a creature, but yet one bite. Let's make sure we don't malfunction in this live stream. My last live stream, my eyeliner like kind of messed up, but I fixed it real quick. And if you haven't seen my last live stream, then I will also link that down and pin it at the top of the comment section for you alongside the Level Up series. Definitely give it a look. I am sharing a lot of things that I've learned that has changed my life. And it's not your basic level up tips. Like these things has literally changed the game for me. Like I'm going into color theory, how to find the best colors that work for yourself. Like we get into it, and there's going to be more to come as well. So if you're hopping in this live stream, make sure to give this video a like because I'm getting more into the personal things that helps me with my level up. And also comment below if you're enjoying these videos. We leveling up together. Let me get my notes because I wrote it all down so I don't forget everything. I can't get enough of this hair. I whip my hair back and forth. Your hair. Like, I don't know why I don't do this more. And I got them in maroon because my hair is maroon. And I was gonna dye my hair. Like I was gonna dye my roots, but I was like, I just didn't feel like it. I kind of wish I did because it would have looked all together, but it's whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna probably dye it once I take these out. Because literally this is the color my hair is after, you know, the roots and everything when it's like freshly dyed. I don't even think you guys can really see the color. Let me bring the brightness up of the ring light real quick so you can see. Okay. All right, that's enough. Don't want to get too crazy. All right, hold on. Was that the setting? Was this setting? I think this was the setting. I don't know. Dang it. I forgot what setting my lighting was on. Yeah, I think, let me see. No, that's, oh my gosh. If you guys want to know the difference between lighting, there you go. And this is just like bare minimum of lighting. I'm like using this right here. Okay. Let's get into it. Also, please comment below also what your go-tos on leveling up, like things you can't live without in terms of your level up as well. I'd love to hear it. And we can just all share that in the comments. Put each other on. So the first thing that I feel like I can't live without, and that has helped with my level up in regards to my look, and it's not all about looks, just giving it out there. It's gonna be leveling up your mind, things that help me level up my mind, things that help me level up my life, and things that help me to level up my look. So in terms of looks, accessories. Accessories. How to say that sensually so you can really feel the power within. So I don't know, just certain accessories will make your outfit into a completely different look. Like there's sometimes I want to wear accessories and they just don't go. And then there's sometimes I will accessories and it'll completely 360 my look. Like these would be considered accessories. Adding these cute gemstones. And you know, the thing is, you don't have to spend a ton of money to get them. Amazon has a ton of affordable accessories. I got these gemstones, I got like a whole pack for $15 on Amazon. Like I have like a ton of gold ones. This was like white and gold engraved. Pearls. It came with like a silver and a gold snake. And it even came with an amethyst crystal and a freaking rose quartz crystal that you can put in your hair. And it just makes a huge difference in my look. And when I'm ready to switch it up, I'm going to switch these out for silver. Right now, I'm going for the gold look because a lot of the designs only have gold. So I was just like, why not do gold? Originally, I wanted to do silver, paired it with a gold necklace. But accessories makes a huge difference. Just a claw clip in the back of my arms, like an arm insecurity. I mean, I lost some weight. My name's Malaysia. My insecurity is my arms, but whatever. It's all right. You know, I'm just talking to the fam. We're close. You know, I don't have to be shy around you guys. But I have a claw clip that's holding my ponytail so it can actually like, you know, do what it needs to do. And like when you see it from the back, it actually looks like an accessory. You can see the gold and it just puts it together. Like just simply getting a gold claw clip or a silver claw clip. I have pearl claw clips. It really just like changes up the look. Like I have butterfly claw clips. You know, it just isn't the same as a basic claw clips. And I love basic claw clips, but it's really interesting to see how certain accessories change up a look. Try it out. Like, yeah, silver claw clip, get yourself like a gold claw clip, a pearl claw clip. There's even snake claw clips. I have a snake claw clip too, and it has like a thing that dangles and it feels so good, like dangling on my back. I'll like when I would always claw clip my hair, like usually that was my go-to look when I'm like working at home. I'll just like claw clip my hair and then specifically I'll wear the snake one. Not even because I like, you know, the symbolism of snakes, but because it just feels good dangling because I had a little dingle on it. It's really interesting to see all the different ways to make your look different. I've got these gold, like Versace looking earrings for like $10 on Amazon. And they look like I got them for $300 because the way I pair it with my outfit, the way that I wear it makes it look expensive. And I have expensive jewelry as well. It's just knowing how to wear it, you don't have to have it you don't have to have it be like expensive. And can turn your outfit from a 5 to a 10. Just with a little something. Like, especially if you don't want to put that much effort into your look, just throw on a nice piece of jewelry, like a pearl necklace or with some pearl earrings, and you can get faux pearls if you can't afford pearls. most people don't know the difference. I have real pearls, but some of my accessories doesn't have real pearls because I found out afterwards that they weren't real, but I still wear them because they're so cute. And I'll mix and match it and I won't even know the difference. So get into it. It changes the vibe. Like I remember I would wear just basic shirts, a shirt that complements a color that complements my skin tone with a pearl necklace and some pearl earrings. I would have people be like, "Oh, you're doing a lot." Like, "Oh, wow, you're really dressed up." And it's like, am I though? Because all I'm doing is wearing earrings, a necklace, and I really will wear like sweats and a cardigan and like pearls. It will turn wearing just sweats and a cardigan, adding a pearl necklace and a pearl earrings will completely change the vibe that you're giving. I don't think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Let it resonate. I don't want to promote addictions to shopping, but boy, hasn't it unlocked something in me that makes me want to get accessories every other week. And I actually, in the future, just might sell some myself. No secret. Etsy's looking real nice. I never go to something else I can't live without in regards to my level up is my treadmill. I love it. It's everything. I have a video where I go into the first treadmill I got and how I was scammed, and it was just a hot mess. But I was like, you know what? This is God telling me I deserve better. So I'm going to get me better. And then I was on a mission. I'm like, I'm gonna get a rose gold treadmill. And then there's only one on Amazon and I got it. And I didn't think it was gonna change my life as much as it has because literally all you have to do is walk 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. And your body will lose weight. You don't have to go to the gym. Just 30 minutes a day. And looking back, when I was at my fittest, I was just walking all the time. And I ate whatever I wanted. AA, thank you. I appreciate your compliment. I see it's removed, but I saw it. Thank you. I'm vibing with it. I don't know. I might want to keep this forever. Whenever I like a hairstyle, I'll always tell myself, I want this forever. But then there's so many more to try forever, ever. And then after this, actually, I'm going dirty blonde for the summer because blondes have fun. So I've heard they have the most fun. And I'm curious to how I look in blonde. My sister did them. She's so good at braiding, isn't she? I will link her. Well, she only does work in a different state. So never mind. But when we're in the same state, and for all the people that are in, like when she's in town, I give her business card out because like she's really good. She really hooked the girl up. But yeah, my treadmill, oh my gosh. I'll just go on my hot girl walks and I'll be sweating my life away. And it's like I'll sometimes get confused because it's like it's just walking. Am I that fat? And I'll even get sore afterwards. And I'm just like, I just walk. That's it. Literally what? But it really makes a difference. And I'll put it on incline at 12. And then the girlies on TikTok really push. I think they push like 12 incline and like 3 point something in speed. But to me, usually 3 point something in speed is a speed that I run in. I'm not at that level yet. So usually I'll walk like 2.5. And sometimes I'll just like walk like 1.5 for like an hour or an hour and 30 minutes. Anything to make it not too much for me because I do it like 6 out of 7 days a week. even when I'm like super, super depressed, like even on my period, I'll be like, get up. We're going to do a 30-minute walk. And it's convenient because I don't have to go to a gym to get those steps in. I could always walk around the neighborhood, but to be honest, being a clairsentient, being an empath, sometimes I don't want to be around people. And that keeps me from doing the things that I need to do. Like I remember sometimes I'd schedule Pilates classes and I would just not just a sudden shift in my mood to where I just don't want to be seen. I don't want anyone looking into my eyes. I don't want to look into anyone's eyes. I don't want to pretend like I'm not malfunctioning. So it's just really great to know that no matter what mood I'm in, I'm going to get my behind up and get those steps in. And you know what? They're not as expensive as I thought they were on Amazon. Mine was expensive as hell because I specifically was on a mission to get rose gold and to get one that had an incline that I didn't have to move, that just automatically went up, because a lot of them you have to like move them and it has 3 settings. But you can actually, if you're just looking for like a walking pad and not incline, they're as low as $100, and you can find some treadmills on Facebook Market. Just make sure you see it working before you buy it, because I just did not, and did not go as great as I thought it would. But next thing is my go-to for my level up is books. I have a ton of books. I got gadgets and gizmos, and how does that sound go from Little Mermaid? I have so many books, and I'm going to keep collecting them. I don't care if I didn't finish a book. If I see a book that is calling my name, I'm going to grab it, because usually, sometimes intuitively, I feel called to like pick up a certain book, and I'll learn something that really helps me in the moment I'm in a situation I'm in. It's really weird, but books have changed my life tremendously. Like, of course, there's a ton of free knowledge on the internet. You can get really fast knowledge on TikTok and fast knowledge on YouTube and Instagram, but it just hits different from a book from an expert that has actually done it, that literally is giving you step-by-step actions to get to where you want to go. There's a lot of power in some books. Like, some books will literally teach you how to break generational curses. There's books that'll teach you how to become assertive and break your nice girl syndrome. There's books that will teach you how to be better in bed. I remember, not that I was ever bad in bed, but I remember I was like, TMI. It's okay. We close like that. So am I going to say this? I was like, I was just curious what was in it. And I looked in a book and I'm like, and I learned some things, and then I applied those things. The guy I was with was like, what, who are you doing, sleeping with someone, while we weren't talking? I'm like, no, I just read it in a book. I just learned these moves in a book. And he was, I don't think he believed me, but I did. Because that's how powerful books are. You could learn how to, you learn about your nervous system and how your nervous system is keeping you from welcoming in positive change. You can learn about the opposite sex. You can learn about how to not be manipulated, how to spot manipulation and not be a victim of it. A lot of these manipulation books that people promote, I see some people that are just like, Laws of Power, I would never read that book because I'm not a bad person. But it's like, it's teaching you how to not be screwed over by bad people, because you can spot when they're trying to pull one on you, and they won't be able to. If you can spot them, you'll actually be able to get them not get them, but just like get them out of your way without having to like, like, you can learn how to start a business from books. There's just so many things you can learn from books. It's actually insane to me. Some books that I am reading right now, I'm reading a lot of books right now. Some books that I would recommend reading actually is, what is that book called? Atomic Habits. I did a ton of videos inspired by Atomic Habits. That one really changed my life. It really changed my perspective. And I think that's the biggest thing when it comes to books is it'll change your perspective. Your perspective is basically the lens that you see out of. If you are looking out of the same lens all of your life, you will only see the same things for the rest of your life. If you want to see change in your life, you're going to have to change. And a part of that change is changing your perspective. And through these books, you can change your perspective. You can see different ways of living and different ways of going about things and different spectrums of things that aren't talked about that need to be worked on to get to where you want to go. And that's why I love self-development books. Like, yeah, a lot of it is a lot of rah, like goo goo gaga, like unnecessary. Like, I feel like some people don't like self-development books because it seems redundant, but there are some that really can change your life. Some of the woo-woo really works, like it all depends on what is calling to you. Like, what book do you feel called to read? Because for me, You Are a Badass was a catalyst to my self-development journey and manifesting the life I want and starting my business. But someone might think that book is whack, and their first book that helped them to step into their best life is The Power of Now. Like, there's different books for different people. So I definitely recommend looking into the self-development section because it really helps you to self-develop. Like, who would have thought? And after some time, it will seem redundant if you keep reading the same subjects, because there's self-development books on law of attraction. There's self-development books kind of with the psychology of like how to work on your nervous system and how to like not be manipulated, how to be assertive, how to like, then there's like the books on like how to believe in yourself, it's like a lot of different subcategories in self-development. It's all about what you need to work on. And honestly, it's crazy how much I've learned. I have a lot of people who are too stunned to speak. How mature I am. Like, I've been told how mature I am for my age is not normal. And I would like to attribute that to the books I've read. The knowledge I've received has helped me to have a different perception on life. I've always kind of like had a certain energy, but through developing a certain perception, it literally changes who you are. So it doesn't matter what age you are at that point, if you know certain things and apply them. Another way that I level up my life, another thing, I'm kind of tipsy, just a heads up. If you're just like, why is she so like goofy? It's because I'm a goofy goober. And I just had some goofy goober juice. I just came back from like dinner. This is just tea from Panera. But beforehand, I was at Barnes & Noble and I had dinner and margaritas. And just more of myself when I'm tipsy. A silly goose, a goofy goober. Rose water is another thing that is my go-to. Rose water is known to raise your vibration. I haven't looked into the science on how exactly it does that, but literally the rose water that I have that I got from, was it Whole Foods? It says on the bottle that it raises your vibration. So it's not even like something that is a claim. It says it on the bottle. Roses in general raises your vibration. It's a herb that will raise your vibration. So usually in the morning, I spritz some rose water on my face, even if I'm not wearing makeup. And I before I even knew that roses raise your vibration, I've always loved roses and would buy myself roses like every 2 weeks. And I would spray rose water on my face because it just feels so refreshing. But it low-key raises your vibration too, so get into it. And it smells really good. And it's really good for your face. There's a lot of benefits to rose water, rose oil. I love using rose oil on my hands. So that's just one thing that I really love. feel like I can't live without with my level up. Another hack I use towards my level up, something I cannot live without, is my pet, Pepsi. Pepsi is my cute little fur baby, my forever puppy. She just has not grown at all since she was a puppy. Feels like she was like made for me because I was specifically looking for a all black dog because I went to this puppy kennel and there was this black dog that was all black, and I thought it was really funny because it looked like a mop and it was just running around looking like a mop. I just thought it was so funny how I couldn't see its eyes and it was just like hopping around, just looking like a shadow. And that's what I vowed. I'm going to have an all black dog one day. And then here she is. And, you know, she just really helps me to not self-destruct. Having a pet really helps you to just, I don't know, it just changes the game. Like whenever I'm upset, she literally like hops on me. Whenever I'm angry, like sometimes I be releasing my anger and I'm just being that I live alone. Sometimes I'll just be like, even not even alone, even at work. Sometimes I don't even know how I work some places as long as I did. Cause like even at work, I'm just like, like in the middle of work. I'm just like, I remember one time a customer was like on like there and I didn't even notice. And I'm like looking at something bad happened. And I'm just like, and then the customer's like, and I'm like, achoo, achoo, whew. Because I like to release my anger. I like to release my emotions. I don't want to be built up. I don't want to release them at the wrong moment. So whenever I do that at home, Pepsi would hop on me and be like, what's wrong? She'll put her paws on me and everything. And I'm going to share with you a little secret. If you don't live somewhere where pets are allowed, if you say it's an emotional support animal, legally, at least right now in this moment, legally, they cannot turn your dog away and they cannot charge you. And on the internet, it makes it, at least when I was looking into it, it made it seem like you have to buy some certificates, get some type of certification and all that wumbo jumbo. But in reality, all you need is for a therapist or a doctor to recommend you have an emotional support animal. Just write in a letter that you're in need of emotional support animal, and that's it. You give it to your landlord and you're good. And that's how I got cleared. And now there's multiple people in my building with animals. Because I put everyone on. A little bit too truthful. Even like the super ended up getting pets. So I don't think they like me. Just a heads up, they might not like you if you're the first person in the building that got an animal. But she's so small. She's a squirrel. So it's not like I have a pit bull. It could be worse. That's a little hack if you want an animal. Because I've met a lot of people who feel like they need emotional support. They live alone and they just want an animal. And they're just like, but my apartment doesn't allow me to. Well, actually, you could just get your doctor to recommend. Just tell your doctor how lonely you are and how an emotional support pet could really help you. And that's all you need to do is send that letter over. It's that easy, which is it kind of pissed me off that the internet said you have to like buy a certificate. Because I almost did that until like my therapist was like, actually, I could just write you a letter. The deception of the internet. So yeah, definitely do that if you want a pet. And the last thing I'm going to share on, at least in this video for now, because I'm going to keep doing level up videos for my level up series. So definitely subscribe if you already subscribed, if you want to stay tuned for that. Again, the playlist of my level up series is pinned at the top of the comments for you to watch. Definitely give that a watch. The last thing that I feel like I can't live without is fiber lashes. Because I just don't like fake lashes. I just can't. Right now in this moment in time, it's just not working for me. I love to see it, depending on how it's done. Sometimes sometimes they could be a lot depending on how they're done, but um some people I'll like see them and I'm just like, damn it, I really want them. But in reality, like they hurt. It's like too much for me in this moment in time. Maybe in the future. But if you're someone that wants longer lashes, but you don't want to deal with all that, fiber lashes actually really is the MVP. And I use this was $12 when I initially started buying it. It's kind of like ugly, probably because I need to refill, but it's Fiber X Superstore X Fiber from I think it's Maybelline. But yeah, pretty much this. Just look up this. And it was $12 initially because I don't know, it's extinct or something. I have to pay like $20 now because shipping. If I want to get it within a week, it's like $20, but you could still get it for like 15, which I think is really affordable for fiber lashes because from my knowing, fiber lashes are usually like $30. But whatever brand you get, it changes the game. If you apply it right, maybe use the eyelash curler. I have like an eyelash heater, and sometimes I don't even use that. Your eyelashes will look like they're fake without even needing to do all that. And this little hack is going to be in my next video on how to level up, but I'll wait until the end so it doesn't sound redundant if you want to guess what the next level up video is going to be about. Until then, I will see you in the next video.